What's good? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kiona and welcome. We're going to talk today. We're going to do our makeup, of course. We're going to do a little get ready with me so you guys can see how I got the look. This is like my everyday go-to look though. Like you might have seen this look if you've seen some of my other videos, but we changed it up just a little bit. But we're going to talk about being single as a 30-year-old woman, being single as somebody that's celibate and somebody that's a Christian, but also being single as someone that's been waiting for a while. We're just going to talk. We're going to talk. We're going to talk about relationships. We're going to talk about it all. So if you want to talk with me, chat with me, whatever, keep on watching. So I already, as always, did my eyebrows off camera and I put on, a little concealer. If you guys want to know what concealer I use the NARS concealer. This is in Sucre Diorje. And I always use this underneath my brow because I feel like it's closer to my skin tone, but it's also enough to highlight because, it's light enough. I'm light enough, unfortunately. I can't wait till the spring come back around, y'all. As always, I'm going to go in with my favorite palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the Norvina collection, the orange one. And I'm always going in with the B5 color. And then I also go in with the D1 color just to darken up or deafen the crease or whatever. But I want to tell y'all what I'm using, so like as I get to talking, I can talk and focus on talking, you feel me? So as you can probably tell by the title of this video, we are talking about being single and even further just my current situation and just kind of a rundown. I feel like Valentine's Day is around the corner, so I don't really talk about me being single that often. And I know not everybody is necessarily Christian like me or shares the same beliefs, but I encourage you to stay on because I feel like, this is like big sis advice, you feel me? I don't want to be big sis, I don't want to be none of those titles, but like this is like big sis advice, and hopefully, it can help somebody because I feel like if I knew this at a younger age, it would have helped me in the situations that I dealt with, if that makes sense. Next, I'm going in with this Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette, but this is the purple one. And I'm taking the base color. Y'all, this looks beat up because it was my mom's and I kind of took it from her because she don't be wearing makeup. She just be buying stuff, so sorry, girl. And this is just like my go-to look. All right, so off camera, I just had to finish my eyes so I could focus. Y'all, I'm like the worst multitasker, but let's talk because I know I be telling y'all the process. I want y'all to know what I'm using, and it's like, when am I going to get to the point? I'm almost out of this, but this is the Liz Contour Stick in Harmony. But y'all, I've been single. So first of all, let's tell my age. I'm not hiding my age because it's on my page. If you guys scroll down, you can find out how old I am. But I'm 30, all right? And I've been single since I was, I want to say 23, but I'm not entirely sure if that's accurate. But I want to say that's how long I've been single. 22, 23, somewhere around there. It's been a journey. I feel like I didn't stay single initially for the benefits of what it came with, or I didn't stay single because of God. Like that wasn't my original stance on singleness. Like it wasn't because I was a Christian. So I'm one of those people that it's like rare that I like somebody. Like give me 2 to 3 years and I may be able to find somebody, like I may be able to find somebody that I can connect with. Like it's just super duper not common for me. I don't know. I don't just connect with people like that. And you could be cute, but like as I'm older, like cute ain't enough. You feel me? Like what else you got? And I say cute's not enough because like there's just so many things that I realized. Like, I feel like when you're getting older, you have to think about, like, do you guys have common goals and common interests? Because if not, it's going to be hard to really connect with somebody. And trust me on that. Like, you're just going to have, like, not so many things in common. And before I even go any further on those things, like, let me tell y'all, celibacy, for any reason, is a powerful thing. Like, when you take, sex out of the equation, it's like, like, I really see what I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really see from who you are. Now, if it don't apply, let it fly. Because I know some people be like, well, that doesn't apply to me. Well, some people are really jaded by their lust for somebody. It's like you see somebody, you want to have them just because they look good, or just because they have whatever type of status going on, or just because they got money, and simply those things are not enough realistically. So I'm gonna go on with Rare Beauty's blush with the shade Happy. But obviously, like, certain things matter, but they're not enough, if that makes sense. Like, people can work up to having money. They can work up to achieving whatever goals that they have for their life. Like, that can be something that they work towards. But it's not simply enough, because you're talking about building longevity and life with somebody. It's not, like, money's not going to be a sustainer, especially when it can be, constantly changing. Of course, people are constantly changing, but like, if you were building your love off of money or off of status and that changes, then what? Real quick, girls, I'm going in with the Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. I heard they just dropped a new one. I honestly am a fan of Makeup Forever's foundations. Like, every time I try them and NARS are like my top two, just saying. This is why I like to do my makeup and clothes that I don't care about, because literally this splattered everywhere, like off of my hand. You can't see, but it did. But yeah, so that was something that I was looking at too. And I've talked to somebody before, while being single, getting to know somebody, and we connected purely off of like connecting. And it didn't work out, obviously, because I'm still single. But it's like, when somebody's really into you, like, that's not a necessity either. Like, you don't have to put yourself in that predicament. Like, if somebody really feeling you, they gonna rock with whatever you got going on. And they should, as they should. Like, nobody should be forcing you to do things. Like, that's super red flag-ish to me. But yeah, so y'all being on the same page matters. Where you're going in life matters. Because, like, if I am a person that wants to have a lot more freedom in my life, and then my partner is okay with being tied up at work, and that's just like not my goal, yeah, that can work. That can work depending. But it's like, that's just an example. Like, if you want to spend more time with your partner and that's important to you, then if you guys have common goals to be able to make that happen, then of course, for you and the family you're building, find somebody that shares like something like that, or a common interest. If somebody's like, I don't want to be outside, I hate outside, I hate animals, for me that's not going to work. Because it's like, well, that's kind of what I enjoy as a person. It's like, how are we going to get along or build upon something if you saying what I want to do? And it's just like, maybe we're not connecting, you feel me? Because I don't want to live my life in the house. But that's some people's thing, and some people don't like to travel. I want to travel, I want to travel. Things like that matter. Because then you feel like there's compromise in relationships, but then it feels like you're completely like giving your life a way to be with somebody, which isn't cool to me. So I'm gonna go in with my concealer from Too Faced. Like, I've obviously used this up. This is actually newer. I don't know. But this is I didn't tell y'all the shade of the foundation. So the foundation is 2Y20. The concealer is in the shade Warm Beige. So I'm just gonna apply that. Yeah, I had to blend that out because it's gonna be hard for me to concentrate. I'm gonna take the Kosas concealer just to brighten up a little bit more underneath my eye. This, I forgot what this is in. It's in 3.5W. It's gonna brighten, so it's gonna be a little extra bright. But y'all, it's crazy. The next thing I'm about to say is crazy because so many people scare me. Is that a word? They don't agree with this, and I've talked about this in the past, which is why I know it. People think you put your standards too high if you want somebody that's respectful, communicates, faithful, loyal. And it's like, in my honest opinion, if I can be those things, why is it that hard? In this day and age, it is hard, unfortunately. But it's like, why is that too high? Like, if I can be here, why can't I expect someone to be here with me? Like, why do they got to be here? You feel me? Like, if y'all got different standards, that's cool. But don't tell me what I can achieve or, you know, what I could obtain from my life, because, no ma'am, it's not your call. It's not your life, you know, respectfully. So I think those things are something that every single body should want. And you're not wrong for wanting that. And don't think that people like that don't exist out here. You may have to wait longer to get the type of person that you want, but that's cool because you're not going to, like, what's worth it doesn't come easy all the time. And I think a lot of people don't want to take the longer, more difficult journey. And of course, I had to grow, and I'm still growing and learning in my walk of singleness. Like, I'm more than happy to grow as a woman. In any aspect, like, why do I want to stay the same? I hate staying the same. I like change. I'm one of them people, like, change it up, switch it up. I'm gonna take the Huda Beauty pink cherry blossom. What is it? I can't talk. What is this? It's setting powder. And I'm just gonna bake underneath my eyes. I like this personally because I feel like makeup for me be looking yellow. And I'm not yellow, you feel me? I feel like I'm more neutral undertones because, yeah, it just be giving yellow. So I'm gonna just take this underneath the eye with my powder puff and set my face. So this is how I'm looking once my face is setting. I'm just gonna brush that off, and yeah. Let's bring it back to God because, you know, I got to, like, you know, we real life locked in with Jesus, okay? So for me, I feel like bringing Christianity into it just brought a different value to marriage and understanding how important covenant is and honoring somebody. Like, I honor God, and so it's like teaching me like how to really honor a marriage and how to really be intentional and creating intimacy and continuously choosing God, because honestly it's not the easiest journey. Like, you're not, as a Christian, always gonna want to pursue Jesus, like, to keep it above. People not gonna tell you that. Like, the fire burns out sometimes. You gotta continue to pursue. You gotta continue to choose him. So I feel like that has given me an eye-opener of the importance of covenant and continuously choosing somebody. And then, you know, the importance of purpose in marriage, because, like, I feel like God, when he brings you a suitable partner, now we always have the choice to say, no, we don't want that person, or whatever the case is. Like, you always got the choice. Like, that's why God gave us free will. But it's like, when he pursues or when he puts you in front of somebody or puts somebody in front of you, it's like, a lot of the times you guys are going to share a purpose or help each other in purpose. You know what I'm saying? So I really think that goes back to what I was saying, like, choosing somebody that has the same goals as you in a way is important. By the way, I'm contouring with the Hoola Caramel contour bronzer, whatever, from Hoola. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna have to go back in and blend this because I just know the way I'm doing it right now, I can't really tell. I don't want to put this in my face. But yeah, y'all, it's like, it is beautiful to have God in the center of it. It's beautiful to know that God wants good things for us, and he chooses suitable people for us. And he really, people aren't perfect, but he does it with the intent of knowing that this person's gonna, love you like Christ loves the church. And once you realize what that looks like, it's so beautiful. It is so beautiful. I know this is not everybody's thing, but let me tell you, it is worth it to see it in that light. And celibacy becomes a lot more, out of self and for a bigger purpose too, when you really committed to, and you make a covenant with God, when you make a promise to God to save yourself, I think that's beautiful as well. And next, I'm gonna take this blush from NARS in the color Amore. I wish I could show y'all, but I made this palette so ugly. Y'all don't want to see it, trust me. But yeah, y'all, it's dope. And though I've been single for so long, and people be like, girl, is it that hard? It's not that hard for everybody. My journey is different. I may just be called to be single right now. Maybe my husband's getting prepared. Maybe I'm getting prepared for my husband. I don't know. But, I'm grateful that, I gave up my timeline so that I could just be in the best place to, find my person. And there's nothing wrong with being single, y'all. People be acting, this is my pet peeve. People will act like just because you're single, you don't give solid advice, so you can't. I've been in a relationship. I've learned from a relationship. I'm single, and I've learned a lot in being single. I dated. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make, now I'm not going to give relationship advice. That's totally different, but I could give you, advice about being single and the power of being single. Being single is powerful. It's not a place of shame or a place that you're sent to for punishment. You know what I'm saying? It is just so beautiful because you get to really, if you're a Christian, you understand, you get to really grow your relationship with God and have full focus on him. And that's powerful. Girl, the woman I became in my singleness and the woman I'm still becoming, it's just dope. I'm gonna take my glow kit from Intentionality Beverly Hills in the color Summer, because that's just my shade or whatever that I like, and we're gonna highlight. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I'm not rushing anything. I know that, when the time is right, everything will fall into place for me when it comes to dating or whatever. And honestly, I feel people be and I'm kind of agreeing with them. I be seeing people be we're not going on date, we're going to court. And there's a difference, because there's an intention set there. And I know people think that's crazy, oh, you're not going to marry every single person you date. That is the point. I don't want to be wasting my time with somebody. I don't want somebody wasting their time on me. I'd rather than in myself. Give each other the time to know, up front, okay, this ain't it. This ain't it. I mean, that's an unpopular opinion, but that's kind of how I live my life, even before, like I said, being a Christian. There have been times where I've drugged some things out more than it should be, because I had to learn. But, now I'm in this space where it's well, if I don't really see nothing with somebody, I'm not going to waste their time. I'm not going to even, give the impression that we going somewhere, because then they could be doing their thing with somebody else, or I could spare their feelings. I don't want to be dragging someone along and then they get deeper in their feelings. That's not cool. And if y'all be doing that, stop doing that. So off camera, I am going to use my Sky High mascara, and this is in Noir Cosmic, something like that. And then the Lily lashes, and I'm taking this in Goddess. I only applied one color lashes, y'all, but I forgot my setting spray. Girl, I'm gonna do this real quick. Hopefully, this ain't gonna stop the makeup from doing its thing like I prayed. The lashes just don't ruin everything. I'm gonna just spray this Charlotte Tilbury airbrush setting spray. I don't know if I said that. Yeah. Like, this be melting the makeup together. This is for the girls. You need this. Alright, so lashes are on. This is what the makeup is looking like. You see what I'm saying? Like, the pink one just makes you look not so yellow. If you're having that problem with your makeup, I would recommend trying the cherry blossom or a pink, whatever it's called, setting powder. I can't even think of the name, y'all. But I'm gonna go in with my Makeup by Mario lip pencil, and this, I got makeup all over my fingers. This is in Spice Chai. I'm just gonna line my lips. This is like a lighter brown, which is different for me because I'm always going in with a darker brown. So just gonna line the lips. I don't know, I just feel like his like lip liners are like really pigmented, which I like. Boom, that's what that's looking like. And I feel like this just gives enough pigment to my lips, but like not too much. What should we do on the center? Or should I just go in with a glass? Like, maybe I should just put them together. Yeah, I think like a little natural look is fine. I'm gonna take this off. All right, one last thing I wanted to say on this video while we're talking about singleness, because I'm talking about it now, I probably won't talk about it, but so often, like I'll update you guys if you want. Not in real time though, don't expect no real time updates from me. You know, gotta protect my peace over here. But I'll update you guys as I'm on my journey, because I haven't talked about it in a while. But you can be attracted to your partner, like that's super important to me. Like, and I don't care if people think that's vain, I don't think that's vain. I feel like if I'm creating a family with somebody, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I gotta be attracted to you, because otherwise I don't want to create the family. I'm just saying. And I do feel like attractiveness can build. Like, you don't have to be like, they don't gotta be let me just say this. I feel like attractiveness can build. Like, you can be attracted to somebody and they may not be your type per se, but you could build attractiveness based on who they are as a person. Like, I definitely feel like that's a thing. But I do think physical attraction matters. And that's something that I'm also, you know, being patient for in my way. I want somebody that I'm attracted to. I'm not gonna give y'all the whole rundown, but these are some of the things that I care about. And I think that matters when you're finding a partner. And, you know, when you're single, stay single and stay, you know, looking good. Do it for yourself. You don't got to do anything for somebody else or for a man, for sure. But enjoy it. Don't like think that, again, that it's like a punishment or whatever the case is. Be faithful in your way and just continue to do you. Like, there's just still so much life to live outside of relationships. I think a lot of people sometimes put their life or center their life upon another person or a relationship. And, you know, you got friendships you should be nurturing, because friends matter. It's good to have some good, solid friends within your life, let me tell you. You got your pursuit of your career or whatever you're pursuing or building in your life. Like, those things are important. And your relationship with God, if you're a Christian and you want to hear it, like, matters. Trust me. So I just think, you know, don't center your life around that and enjoy your life, and you're going to be good. But this is my advice from somebody that's been single for a long time and hasn't, you know, cried about it every day. I'm going to keep it real, though. I've been sad before about being single for so long, but, like, you know, people, it's natural to want relationships. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's like, I don't stay there. Like, okay, cool, I acknowledge I want it. I trust God for it, and, you know, I'm going to continue to live my life. But, yeah, y'all, that's all I got to say. This the makeup. This the Slay. I don't know, what we think. I'm feeling the lips. I feel like it's, like, different. It's good different. But I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.